my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup video, which I literally have never done a makeup video before, but I was like, I gotta do my makeup anyway to film, so why not go ahead and just give you guys my go-to makeup look. This is the makeup look that I do all the time. So I also kind of wanted to do this video so in the future when I do get ready with me, chit chat, get ready with me, all that kind of thing, I can refer you guys back to this exact video so y'all can see products and like the detailed part that I kind of like speed up when we're in those other types of videos. So we're going to talk about all the products that I use today. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks as far as how I do my makeup and what I would recommend, you know, to help you guys out. Before we jump into today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below to post notifications on. Give the video a thumbs up, girl. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and just jump right into the makeup. Just gonna clip my hair. Okay, so step one in my makeup routine is always lip plumper. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Lip Plump. I absolutely love this product. It really works. This is the Maximum Plump. So this is the extreme one. I always start off by doing this so that by the time I'm done with the rest of my makeup, I can go ahead and kind of like wipe this off and then go ahead and do my lip combo that I'm gonna do for the day. So next step is going to be eyebrows. I am going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil in the color Dark Brown. Okay, so this eyebrow pencil is in the color Dark Brown. This is the darkest that I go. Of course, you can get a black eyebrow pencil. I personally do not think that anyone should use a black eyebrow pencil. Like, no matter how dark your hair is, like my hair is black, but I just feel like a black eyebrow pencil, it's just way too harsh. Like there's absolutely no reason that you should be using it. Like dark brown should be the only color. So I like this one because it has a spoolie. Honestly, this is really my favorite eyebrow pencil. I've been using this one for years, and I really like the way that it works. It's not super dry, so like it applies really nice, but it's not like to the point where it's so liquidy that it doesn't stay in place. So I always just kind of comb up my brows like this, and then I go in with my brow pencil. So as you guys can see, it does probably look a little bit messy, but we're of course gonna clean it up with concealer. I only fill in the tail part of my eyebrow, so like this part here in the front, I don't touch with the pencil. I just feel like it makes it look way too harsh. So I start about right here and then just fill in the tail. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side and then go ahead and clean up with my concealer. Before I go in with my concealer, I am actually going to put on my primer. My primer today is going to be Milk of Magnesia. This is really my go-to primer when I have to go out somewhere. Otherwise, I'll use like my Becca, but honestly, nothing compares to the Milk of Magnesia. This is not something I would recommend using every single day. If you have super sensitive skin, you might want to try it out just like on a patch of your face, maybe first, to make sure it doesn't break you out or anything. I've been doing this for years and I've never had a problem, but I also don't use it every single day. Like I might use this once a week, even if that could even be less, like maybe once every 2 weeks, like, you know. So just test it out. This is not gonna be for everyone, but I mean, feel free to use whatever kind of primer works for you. And I just have this brush right here. This is what I'm going to apply it with. I use this brush specifically for the Milk of Magnesia, which is why it's white. So I'm just gonna dip it in here and apply a thin layer. You can see it is drying white, but the foundation is gonna cover it, so don't worry about that. I'm gonna be using the Bare Minerals concealer to clean up my eyebrows. This is in the color Tan. This one is the one that is closest to my skin tone. I used to use like a highlighting concealer under my eyebrows, and then I decided no, that I'm just gonna do one that matches my skin tone, and I've been doing this for quite a while. And I do use just this little flat brush with just a little bit of concealer. And I'm just using this small fluffy brush, and I didn't put any concealer on this. There's no product on this brush, but I'm just taking the concealer that's here and kind of going on top of the front part of my eyebrow just to make it a little more blended and not look, you know, super harsh. Okay, and this is how the eyebrows are looking. If you guys are wondering how long to like make your eyebrows, sometimes I feel like I see makeup artists doing makeup and girl, the eyebrow be all the way down here, and I just be like, what is the reason? What is the reason? Your eyebrow is actually supposed to be like on a 45-degree angle, so if you hold up this and you hold it like this, your eyebrow should not come past this point. So if you look at your eye like this, and then this is like the 45-degree angle, the eyebrow should not come past here. And that's for both eyes. So if you look and see, like, yeah, I can actually make this one just slightly longer. And you see, and when you look at it like that at the 45-degree angle, you'll see how the eyebrow just meets it, and that is how long your eyebrow should be. It should not go past there. I promise you it's gonna look the most flattering on everyone's face. Like, that's just naturally how eyebrows should be. So, you know, just a little tip, okay? Okay, so we zoomed out just a little bit. The next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is color correct. I always color correct before I put on my foundation. I honestly really don't have a lot of dark spots on my face. Like, my skin is giving very much clear, okay? But I just feel like around your mouth, and then like I have a little one like right there. You can put just a little bit of orange concealer on top, and that will help to like mute everything out. So I always do a little bit in the corners of my mouth, and just a little bit around here, and then I have like a little dark spot right there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of orange. I'm just going to use this flat brush. This is my concealer brush. I feel like I definitely should have cleaned my brushes before I decided I was gonna film this little go-to makeup tutorial, but yeah. I don't use a lot of concealer. It doesn't have to be like excessive, but I'm just putting a little bit. And this is the LA Girl Pro, oh, this has like stuff everywhere. This is the LA Girl Pro Orange Concealer. I've been using this for a really long time. Do they even make this anymore? I think they still do. I don't know what the new go-to orange concealer is. I did see that e.l.f. came out with like 5 different colored concealers. So those are really cool. Like, I might want to try those out. I'm going to go on top with a little bit of the same concealer I use for my eyebrows, which is the Bare Minerals Tan. And this is just going to help to make sure it's not too orange. Next step is going to be foundation. So I have 2 here. This is really my summer shade. Like, when I come off of vacation and I'm like a little darker, this is the one that I'll use, or at least mix the 2 together. So this one is by Urban Decay. This is their Stay Naked foundation. My shade is 61 NN. This is a neutral foundation. The NN is the neutral part. So I absolutely love this concealer. I've had a really hard time, foundation. I've had a really hard time finding a foundation that is a good shade for me, that's like a nice neutral color, and also one that does not break me out. So if you have sensitive skin, if you find that you've tried foundations before and they've broken you out, give this one a try. Like, this one is really good. So normally I just put 1 pump on my brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. You can pick these up from Ulta. And then I just, usually 1 pump will do like the bottom of my face. kind of like stipple it. I believe that's like the right word. I stipple it in. I don't like drag it across my face. And I do like to use a brush before going in with a beauty blender. It's completely up to you, but just know that the beauty blender, when it's wet, can like remove the product. So it's gonna make your foundation application a lot thinner. So I like to complete like all of my foundation, my concealer, my contour, all with the brush first, and then I'll go in with my wet beauty, or like kind of really a damp beauty blender, to just kind of blend in everything for the final like touches before I apply my powder. So this is what one pump is giving us on the bottom. So you guys can see all of the white from the Milk of Magnesia is gone. Like it's been completely covered. And one pump does a really, really good job. If you have a lot of dark spots and stuff on your face, make sure that you color correct first. I promise you, your makeup is gonna look so much more flawless if you do that. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit, maybe like half a pump, to finish up my makeup. You guys can see I have my hair tied down. I personally like to lay my edges first. Now, if you're wearing a wig, like that all depends on how you like to lay your wigs or whatever. This is not a wig, these are crochet braids. If you guys are interested in this crochet braid style, you want to know more about my hair, definitely go over to my main channel. This is my second channel, you guys. I have two channels. My first one is completely devoted to hair, so I will link it in the description box down below the channel, and then the direct link to this hair tutorial if you guys want to see, you know, more about the hairstyle. But yeah, I have my edges tied down first. I find that once I do that, and then I can like remove it and then just kind of like go on top and blend everything in, and I feel like it works better that way versus like doing all of my makeup and then laying my edges after. And I feel like the edge control be getting all in the edge brush, all on girl, it just be looking a mess. I feel like this works so much better doing my edges first. So we can see basically a pump and a half of foundation, and this is what we have. So I do like to put a little bit extra around my mouth and a little bit extra on my nose. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just put like, not even, just a little drop. I didn't add any extra foundation, but I did just go over my eyes because I like everything to be the same, you know, tone. There are some people who don't go over their eyes and they just leave it, you know, like how it is, but I feel like this looks a lot better. And make sure that you blend your foundation down as well. Like I literally normally like put my chin like this and then make sure that I get all of this so that it doesn't look like the foundation is just like stopping right there, you know? Okay, next step is going to be concealer. If you guys, I mean, y'all can't see all of my robe, but this robe is from my loungewear store. So if you guys are interested in this robe, we also have one that looks just like this, but it's a navy color. I will link my store in the description box for you guys so y'all can go check that out. It's a loungewear store, so it's like robes, pajamas, all that kind of stuff. So definitely go check that out as well. But the concealer that we're going to be using is the Stay Naked. I actually need some more of this. This is in the color 50 in, and this is by Urban Decay as well. This is like the matching concealer to this foundation. I want to get another one of these in this same color, but I also want to get one that's a little lighter, maybe like a 40 in, so that I can have like a super bright under eye. I don't know if you guys are like, you know, into that, but I really like the way that looks, just like right in the inner corner, not the whole thing. But this one is lighter than my skin tone, so we have it right here. I'm not gonna OD it. This is about how much concealer I use. I no longer drag it down and make those super, like those triangles that we were doing, girl. We were dragging the concealer all the way down here, filling in all of this area. It's just too much. We really don't need it. So this is the area, and then I do my nose as well. And I drag my concealer like on my nose. Y'all, let me zoom in. So I do drag my concealer all the way here. And this is really all the concealer that I need. The same brush that I used the orange for the orange color corrector, I just kind of wipe it off a little bit. This is it right here. I'm going to use the same one to blend this. And even here, I'm still kind of like patting in the concealer. I'm not dragging it across my face. This is how you're gonna get more coverage. I'm done with that. I usually just take my foundation brush. I'm not adding any product to it, but I'm just making sure that like the line of, you know, of demarcation basically from the concealer to the foundation is blended. Now we're going to do our concealer, or not our concealer, our contour. So this is the Tarte, I believe this is our Shape Tape. The Tarte Creaseless Concealer is what this is. And this is in the color 55 G Rich Golden. I always apply just a little bit under my lip. I learned this trick a while ago that if you put a little bit under your lip, it kind of makes it look a little bigger. It gives it a little illusion. So I put a little bit right here. Not a lot, literally just right there. And then of course, here, and then we can blend that. This dries kind of quick, so I don't like to do my whole face at once. And you guys can see, this is all that I'm gonna use. Like, it's a really, really small amount that I use for my contour. And I do apply it a little bit higher than I feel like some people probably apply it like right here, but I like to bring mine up just a little bit. And you don't need a lot. Like, that's how like things just start to take over your face. Just a really, really little bit. And then this is kind of like an angle brush, and I'm just, you know, kind of like still like stippling. And now I'm going to do my nose. So I do contour my nose. I kind of already contoured it a little bit like in a reverse way by the way that I applied the concealer, but I'm gonna do a little bit with this as well. Just a little bit of concealer or contour right here. I'm kind of like making a little button shape and I feel like it looks cute. I didn't always used to do it like that. I used to really just do like some here, but I find that that looks kind of cute. So I started doing it like that. And then I'm just bringing it up into my eyebrow. Like, don't forget that, because that's what's going to give you like a nice like definition, you know? So still using this same angle brush. And this is a Real Techniques brush as well. I think for the linking of the products, anything that I can pretty much find on Amazon, I'm gonna make a favorites list on Amazon and like link all the stuff there for you guys, so that if y'all want to get anything, you know, y'all can get it. And for the other stuff, like, I don't know if they sell this, but like I'll put my shade down below. When y'all go to Sephora, if y'all want to look, y'all can see and pick it up from them. Don't be afraid of your foundation brush either. Like, you guys see me, I continue to pick this up. Every time I do something, I'm going back with my foundation brush to make sure that everything is blended. That's how you avoid like all those harsh lines. Like, you see people, you can literally see like where they have contour, where they have highlight, where the foundation is. Like, be sure that everything is blended. So see, I didn't use too much product, and I'm not gonna add it. I'm not gonna add any more product to my concealer brush, but I'm just gonna go over the middle. So now we are basically done with our base. I'm going to be using this. This is not a real beauty blender, but y'all get the point. Okay, this is the Real Techniques version of the beauty blender. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this, wet it, and then I'm gonna dry it off in this towel here, and then it'll just be damp, and then we'll go ahead and go over, blend everything out, and then do our powder. Okay, so once I have kind of made sure everything is good and blended with this beauty blender, I am ready for the powder. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier powder. Love this powder. This one is truly translucent, so I really like this. Before this, I was using the Sacha Buttercup. I feel like nobody talks about this anymore, but this is a really good one as well. It's not focusing, but y'all get the point. Okay, it's this one is more yellow, but since using this one, I kind of really only picked this one up. I dip it in, and then I take it and just go like this in my top, because you honestly don't need that much. Nose is really the only part of my face that I set. I also, well, that I like bake really. Like the other part, like I'm just setting it just into my under eye, but this I actually let sit. And I do set my eyebrows. So I'm literally going to put powder on top of my eyebrows, and this is gonna just lock the product into place. And also give your eyelids like a really nice smooth look as well. I use a lot, you guys. I didn't use a lot. It doesn't look like it's, you know, like super powdery, but it does help to kind of like get rid of that shine. And I just really like the way it looks. The next thing I'm going to be using is this contour palette. This is super duper old. This is the Black Radiance contour palette in light to medium. I don't even know if they still sell this or not, but this is my eyeshadow, okay? I use this is bronzer, so it's like two different bronzers. A dark one, a medium one, and then this is the highlight. So you guys can see I pretty much hit pan on the middle one, but I really, really like to use this for my eyes. So basically whatever bronzer you use, this is a really great, you can use your bronzer in your crease. Like it's a great alternative to doing eyeshadow. So I really don't wear eyeshadow, but I always, like literally anytime I do my makeup, I take this bronzer with this little fluffy brush. And this is what I use to apply my bronzer in my crease. And it just adds a little bit of dimension to your face, to your eyes, without using actual eyeshadow. And then I do take it and just kind of drag it onto my nose as well. And this is also going to serve as basically kind of like the setting powder for my nose contour. The next thing is going to be my actual bronzer. This is by CoverGirl. It's their Clean Fresh line. Sometimes I have a problem with different powders breaking me out, and this one does not. So I have stuck to this one. This is in the color 200 Rich. And I'm just using this fluffy brush just to add a little warmth into my face. Okay, so once I feel like everything looks good, we are ready for setting spray. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray of all time. I feel like it's just really, really good. Like if y'all have ever used any of the Urban Decay setting sprays, I know the other popular one is the All Nighter. I've never tried that one, but this De-Slick one is specifically for oil control. So I really, really like it. So I'm just gonna spray. And then I'm going to be using my fan to dry my face. Also, be sure that you hold your eyelids down. Like, don't have your eyes completely open while you're like trying to dry your face, or else you're gonna have creases right in here, especially if you have hooded eyes. So yeah, just a little tip. But this is basically the final result. We're about to do highlighter and blush. So I always do that after. So here is my highlighter. I am still using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is just the best highlighter. I probably should I probably should buy a new one, but you know, like, this is my fave. I'm just using a little bit, not too much. Little bit here and a little bit on the tip of my nose as well. And like I told you guys, a lot of times I have problems with powders breaking me out. So I'm good with Bare Minerals. So for blush, we're going to be using one of theirs. This is the Bare Minerals On the Mauve. This is really my go-to. It's this super pretty mauve-y color. And I'm just going to apply it right here. It does have like it has a really small amount of shimmer. So I kind of apply it and then kind of bring it up into my highlight as well. And I just take whatever is left and just kind of like bring it across my nose. I do love blush. I just feel like it's just the extra little razzle dazzle that you need to complete the look. And then I'm going to be putting back my little beauty marks. This is just an eyebrow pencil in the color brownish black. So if you want to do beauty marks on your face, you want to add some in, or maybe you have them that, like I do, I have two right here that have basically been covered up and I want to add them back in. You can use like an eyebrow pencil or even like a lip pencil. Just make sure it's not too dark. It looks super weird. I feel like when people use like liquid eyeliner in like jet black to like fill in their beauty marks, like nobody's beauty marks look like that. So this is really nice and soft. Okay, basically the last thing is gonna be lashes and then lips. So my lash combo that the lashes that I wear, these are 3D mink lashes by Ms. Lash in the number 13. So these are really my faves. I absolutely love these. They give very much like wispy kind of vibes, and these are really great if you have hooded eyes. If you have hooded eyes, don't go for just like the regular lash that like you see people wearing, like the super long, really thick black lashes. It's gonna look really unflattering on your eyes. Something that is a little bit more wispy, where you can still kind of see your eyelids, is gonna look like so much better. So try those out. I get mine from the beauty supply store. I feel like I've tried to look for them on Amazon and I could not find them. So beauty supply store is great. 13 is my absolute favorite. I think I also like 7 as well, but basically they're all this like wispy kind of look, and I really like these because they have a black band. The Ardell lashes, the Ardell like wispies are very pretty, but I don't like that the band is clear. I prefer a black band, so that is what I'm going to be using today. And I do use the Duo Lash Glue, the white one. This tube is literally disgusting, but I do like the clear one. I just feel like with the black, like you can accidentally like get it places, and I hate that. So also I'm going to be curling my lashes as well. This is my eyelash curler. I always recommend that you guys curl your lashes. If you're wearing lashes, it's not really like a huge deal, but if you're not wearing lashes, it's just like a part of your everyday routine. It really helps to open your eyes when you curl your lashes. So let's zoom in. Do y'all see the difference? I don't know if it's like super obvious, like maybe I need to be closer, but there's definitely a difference. While I wait for my lashes to dry, I usually go ahead and take off my tie from my edges, and you guys can see kind of, y'all can, I don't know, y'all might not be able to see, but like right here, there's kind of like a little line of demarcation between like my foundation and my skin tone. So what I do is just really take my foundation brush and I put just a little bit, this is not the right one. And I put just a little bit of foundation on it, like just a very, very small amount, just to get this together. And then once I've done that and I feel like everything is good and blended, I'll take a little bit of my contour color and just put like just a very little bit like right up here, and take my beauty blender and just kind of blend that. I will take my brush and a little bit of my bronzer contour color, put some on here, and then finish it off and just kind of set that in place. Really, really easy. And voila, we're done. So now for my lashes, I do like to use, let's say concealer. I do like to use mascara before putting on my lashes. I feel like everybody should. It really is what helps your lashes to stick together, like when you smash them together. So 2 tips with your mascara. For one, I like to use, this is my really like one of my favorite mascaras. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is a really, really skinny wand, so I really like that. And then make sure that you swirl the wand in the bottle instead of like bringing it in and out. When you do it like this, you're just pumping air into it and it can cause your mascara to dry out super quick. You already heard this tip, girl, if you follow me on TikTok, because I gave it to y'all a few weeks ago. So if you're not following me on TikTok, girl, what are you doing? TikTok is at India Ajay. Okay, be sure to follow me over there for all of your beauty and girl needs. Okay, so swirl it around and then you can just apply a layer before you put on your lashes. If you have curly lashes or you find it really hard to get your lashes on, after you apply your mascara in this upward motion, like normal, in fact, let me zoom in. So after you apply it, you know, going up like usual, take it and put it on top of your lashes and bring your lashes down. And now you should easily be able to pop your falsies right on top. Okay, that's really, really gonna help. So I'm about to use my fan just to make my lashes dry a little bit quicker so I can go ahead and put them on. I do like to apply my lashes with tweezers. So here are my tweezers right here. And I also keep a makeup wipe in this little Ziploc bag. So that way if I get, because sometimes I feel like the tweezers can get stuck to the lashes and then like you're trying to apply it. Like, okay, the lash keeps like lifting up because it's like the glue is getting stuck to the tweezer. So you can easily just wipe it off on this little makeup wipe. I have it like this. I like to look in my like magnified mirror. I'll try to remember to put this mirror in the Amazon idea list for this video because this mirror is really, really bomb and it's great for traveling as well. It lights up all of that. So it has a magnifying part. So I like to look in that, and that really, really helps to get my lashes on. And always make sure that you like push your lashes up so that it gives you that nice open eye look. I do like to apply a bottom mascara as well, and I'm going to use this same one. Oh, actually, let me do one more thing. Something else that I've been doing recently, I don't really wear eyeshadow like I said, but I will use this little brush right here and just take the darker contour color from this little palette and just put a little bit under my eye, like right here. Y'all can see that basically the lip plumper that we put on is basically gone at this point. It doesn't really, I'm not gonna say it's gonna make your lips like super huge, but what it will do is help to kind of plump your lips so that you don't have so many lines in them. When you have all those lines in it, your product just kind of like seeps into those creases. So to help avoid that, you can do a lip plumper. So that's really the main point of the lip plumper. It's not gonna make your lips like twice the size, girl, but you know, it will help to plump them a little bit and get rid of some of those, or fill in rather, some of those fine lines. I'm going to be using my favorite lip combo. It's quick, easy, to the point. 2 products, girl. Sometimes I do add in like a little bit of liquid lipstick, but I won't do it today since this is like really my go-to. This is the NYX Pencil in Nutmeg, and this is Fenty Sweet Mouth. So absolutely love these. This NYX Nutmeg, in fact, I need to sharpen it. But my 2 favorite colors from NYX is the nutmeg and the brown. The nutmeg is brown, but it has a reddish tint. And I feel like it just looks really nice with the pink gloss. So my other go-to is the brown, and then I really like this one as well. Okay guys, so this is the final look of the makeup. I feel like it came out so pretty, like per usual. This is literally my go-to makeup look. Like, this is the only thing that I do. If I want to add a little bit of razzle dazzle, I will throw on a little bit of like neutral colored eyeshadow. I always use this contour color in my crease as like always, like even if I do eyeshadow, I still use that as basically like my color in the middle, and then I'll top it with, you know, a little like neutral shade or something if I want to do something like that. But honestly, girl, this is really my go-to makeup look. I was about to say everyday makeup look, but I don't have an everyday makeup look because it's either no makeup or it's this. Like, there's no in between for me. Like, I don't know how to do just a little bit of makeup. I just feel like it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. So this is the final look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below which products are your faves. If I did not show any of your faves in today's video, girl, for one, low-key kind of shocking because I feel like a lot of us all use the same products, especially like the Laura Mercier and like the Urban Decay De-Slick. Like, these are super duper like go-to products. But if I didn't, girl, let me know in the comment section down below some of your favorite makeup products so I can be sure to pick some up next time I'm in Sephora. And yes, that is gonna be it for today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my other channel, girl. Visit my loungewear store if you're looking for the robe. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Everything will be in the description box down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.